What's up, everyone? Welcome to this video, or welcome back. Today I am going to review my AirPods Maxes. But before I do that, I gotta shout out a few things and a few people. So first of all, shout out to my parents for getting me both this, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and the AirPods Maxes. And also, shout out to the government of Ontario, Canada. Now, why am I shouting out the government of Ontario, Canada? So I was able to get these two things because the government of Ontario, Canada offers a program where they give you a bunch of funding, and it's used for people like myself with special needs to get more involved in the community. One of the things that it can also be used for is to buy technology and stuff like that. So, and it's all done through reimbursement, which means like you have to pay for the stuff first, and then they'll reimburse you for it. Which is why I both shouted out the government of Ontario, Canada, because without them I couldn't get these two things. But that's why I also shouted out my parents, because they had to pay for it first. Alright. So again, shout out to the government of Ontario, Canada, and shout out to my parents for allowing me to get this and this. So yeah. And guys, this, like, if you're disabled and you live in Ontario, I would strongly recommend looking into this program, because like for me personally, like, this program's gonna open me up to do a lot of more things. Like, one of the things that I'm going to eventually get to do through this program is vocal lessons, right? And it's gonna get me out in the community more and stuff like that. That's why I strongly recommend, if you live in the Ontario area, I would strongly recommend either looking at it yourself, this program, or um, um, getting your guardian or your whoever takes care of you to look into this program as well. And yeah, so now with all the shout outs out of the way, and again, shout out to the government of Ontario, Canada, and my parents. Let's review the AirPods Maxes. So, I really enjoy these headphones. I really enjoy these headphones. They're the best headphones I've ever used. I've been using these for 3 days straight. I don't sleep in them, but I've been using, because they're very expensive headphones. But and I want to take really, really, really good care of them, because they're very, very, very expensive headphones. But I've been using these for basically 3 days straight. So I feel that I can offer you guys a review on them now. So, the build quality on these is the best build quality I've seen on a headphone. So the ear cups are they have really nice leather to cushion your ear. And then they have metal, like, it's all built from metal. So like the hinges are metal. The outside of the ear cup is metal. The headband's not metal, but it's because the headband, like, distributes the weight around your head so that it's not heavy, right? And stuff like that. And first of all, I would only recommend getting these if you have Apple products in your life, because the seamless the seamless seamless migration between Apple products and this is insane, bro. Like I can literally go from I have an iPad and I have an iPhone, right? I can literally go from watching my iPad, watching a TV show on my iPad, to picking up my phone, to calling somebody, to listening to music seamlessly. Like it's seamless. It's like once you get the device hooked up, the Apple device hooked up, it's seamless. Um, but yeah, in terms of the audio quality, bro, this is great. Great. This is great audio. Like, let's just talk about the bass audio first. Like, and then we'll talk about the spatial audio. So the bass audio, it's great, bro. Like the mids are great, the highs are great, and stuff like that. I've I've listened to a lot of music over the last 3 days on these things and on the new phone, and they're really really good. Like the highs are clear too. Like I've listened to, you guys know one of my favorite singers on the planet Earth and favorite entertainers is Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande can go really, really, really high, right? Right? Like vocally really, really, really high, like vocal range wise. And so I've listened to a lot of her music. The clearness of the high notes on these headphones is insanely good. And then same thing with low register. Like the bass isn't too overpowering. Um, right? If you like hardcore bass and stuff like that, you'll still like these headphones. Again, if you guys didn't know, Apple owns Beats too, so there's a lot of like Beats technology in these headphones too. Obviously, these are better than Beats headphones in my opinion because of the materials, because of the audio and stuff like that, and like it pairs seamlessly with Apple Music. So yeah, again, guys, like if you don't have Apple Music, you don't have an iPhone, you don't have an iPad, I would, sorry guys if you can hear a dog barking. I wouldn't recommend you buy these because they're meant for people with iPhones or people with iPads or people that are in the Apple ecosystem already, and if you don't have it, like if you don't have an Apple, if you're not in the Apple ecosystem, then um I would recommend getting another headphone, right? Like because one of the best features of these is the seamless thing, um, the seamlessness of like switching between your iPad and your phone and stuff like that. And yeah, so um, like so like and the controls are pretty seamless. So if I put these on for a second, I'm just gonna show you to the best of my ability. So I'm not gonna play any music, but so don't know if you guys can see. So these are to control the headphones. Don't know if you guys can see that. I know it's bright. Uh, but I'll just explain it to you. So right now it's on noise canceling mode. I can change it to transparency mode, and transparency mode it's good too. But I like noise canceling mode, so I'm gonna change it back to noise canceling mode. And then you can also turn on spatial audio, which right now it's not letting me do because I don't have a thing pulled up that has spatial audio. But well, hold on, let me see. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Yeah. So right now it's on spatial audio. Shout out to Ed Sheeran. Hopefully you guys can't hear that because I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, so I just changed it to spatial audio and stuff like that. It's very seamless if you have an Apple product that you're using it with. So what have I'm gonna take these off 1 minute. What have I used this for so far? So I've used it for the Cross review. I watched on my iPad and used these to watch Cross season 2, the first 3 episodes. A video that I uploaded last night. I used the video that I uploaded last night, my impressions of Ed Sheeran's latest album, Play. I used the headphones and my new phone to listen to that those for listen to the album and stuff like that. And Baby Keem has an album coming out on Friday or Thursday. I will be using the new headphones. Basically, I will be using the new headphones whenever I review music on this channel, and sometimes when I review TV shows on this channel, because there's not a better sounding, like, especially once you have spatial audio. Now, not all music or TV shows have spatial audio. It's newer technology. But when you have spatial audio, it makes you feel like you're in the room and stuff like that, especially when you have noise canceling on. Right? So yeah, like for me that's really, 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 really incredible. And yeah. So, and then I do have one complaint with the headphones. And it's the case. So the case, you need to put these into you need to put the headphones into the case, because if you don't, it will drain. Like if you just leave them out and stuff like that, it will, like, I don't know how much, but it will drain the battery like nuts. So you need to, like, whenever I go to bed, and truthfully, guys, like, even if it didn't drain the battery, like, these are so expensive headphones and so premium headphones, you want them to be in their case when you're not using them, right? And stuff like that, like overnight and things like that. This case isn't that adaptable for somebody with 3 disabilities, bro. I can put them into I can put them into the case, but it's very hard, right? So, and there's not really much protection, like, on the case either. Like, it protects this part of the headphone, but it doesn't protect the mesh band on top and stuff like that. So yeah, overall though, these are great headphones. This is just my one complaint. The case is my one complaint. And yeah, so hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. This is my first time reviewing an audio product on this channel, so I hope y'all enjoyed this review, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless you guys.